Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Debate. I'm joined by my wonderful co hosts and today's contestants, my brother Otto,
Yeah.
Ceceka,
Hello.
Oxses,
Hello.
and Tripl 2.0.
Got my cat in front of me.
I have my
Say hi
cat
to
next to
her.
me.
Oh wait, she can't hear
I
her.
have.
Oh, she can't hear you.
There's currently a
Okay.
cat next to me. Anyway,
Cool.
in this episode of Debate, boy, do I have something prepared for you. It is the Halloween season. It's only fair that it fits the Halloween spirit. But before I tell you what's going on, let's do small talk. We didn't do small talk because someone kept saying no. We don't need small talk.
Wait, what? We didn't say someone said that?
We didn't have small talk in the last episode, so I bet there's a
We
lot we
didn't
have to
have
talk
small
about.
talk.
Oh yeah,
What?
Spoopy Mom.
Did you just say poopy month?
Yeah. No, he said
Poop?
Spoopy Mom.
Oh, okay, good, because I don't think the first one would be very pleasant.
Spoopy Mom?
Anyway, yeah, small talk. Otto, you go first since you're directly next to me on my screen.
Spoopy Mom.
All right, thank you for that, Ceceka. Now you.
You're welcome.
What did you do in the
What-
past 3 weeks or more?
A lot of things.
All right, name one thing, like that one thing that I told you to save specifically for this small talk, because you started talking about it, but I stopped you from talking about it because it was good small talk material.
Dad, I have malware in my PC.
You still have it? Ox-
Oh
do
my
you know?
god.
Do you know about this?
Hmm?
Do you know about this, Oxes?
Mm-hmm. But I did not do
Oh
it.
my god.
It's not
Care
my fault.
to fill us in
Okay.
since you seem
Okay,
to know
at
more
least
than
that.
Ceceka?
Wait, what?
Care to fill us in on what happened?
I don't know.
Okay,
It's
Ceceka,
careless.
do you know
And
what you did that made your PC and like what kind of malware was it?
I sent a photo, but it says the first one is hack tool, the second is fusion core, the next is again fusion core, and then it's Trojan.
Are
So
those the kinds of malware you had on your computer?
I accidentally, I think I have it still. So I should.
Is that all you? Is there anything else you want to share?
No.
No. Okay. Access. Now you.
okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Were you hoping it wouldn't come to you?
Hmm?
Were you hoping I'd forget about you, skip you, and go to Tripl?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better keep dreaming on, boy.
Okay.
It's
I'm
your
not
turn.
gonna say that. Why? No.
There has to be something you want to share in the past, 3 weeks?
Mm, no. There's nothing I did interesting.
Couch potato.
Hmm?
Next, Tripl.
Well, um, new, I don't know, new school. That's something that happened. Uh, other than that, streamed a bit more. And One Piece. I just got to the end of Impel Down and just going to watch the couple episodes showing us what's going on with the other Straw Hats, and then I'll update it people on my Twitter, and then Marineford. That's gonna be something. Currently the last episode I watched is which one? What's it called? What episode is it? I see. 453.
Uh-huh.
That's the last one I watched. I just heard him being like, "What?" Oh my god. Other than that, not not much I remember happening. So yeah. ElZee, anything happened with you?
So, with me, let's see. I've been doing a lot more Pokemoning way back, or nowadays. A lot more. Anyway, what's happening this episode of Debate? I'm sure you're all wondering and all very eager to find out, yeah?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, if you shut up, I'll tell you. That's better. That's better.
Tell us, tell us.
So, in this episode of Debate, we're going to have a relatively long recording session, but it doesn't matter because I'll have to edit it
Huh.
down anyway. It's because
Mhm.
you guys will be writing your own horror stories.
Of course it has to be horror stories, god
I
damn.
hope you know that
Why is
no
he
one could hear
muted?
that. Why are you muted?
You weren't even talking to him.
Huh? What's going on?
He,
Why did he leave? And why are you
I
muted,
don't
Otto?
know. Well, okay, everything's fixed now.
Everything's
Continue.
as it should be.
Hmm.
Alright, so yeah. Today, you will be writing your own horror stories. And you'll be writing 3 stories each. Yeah? 3?
GPT.
No.
Can he stop? Is someone kicking him or is he just leaving?
I swear I'm not kicking him.
Yeah, he's probably.
Okay.
Stop leaving.
Otto, can you stay here for like an hour, please?
I don't even know how to write.
What?
Doesn't matter, Otto. You're gonna write a horror story and you can be
Yeah.
last place if you want.
Yep. So basically, how it's gonna go? You're gonna each write 3 stories. For the first one, you'll have 5 minutes. For the second one, you'll have 10 minutes. For the third one, you'll have 20 minutes.
Hmm.
I will be judging based on how spooked I am or my overall feeling for that, whatever it is that I just heard.
But I'm gonna be honest, I already don't want to do it. If it was writing anything else, then all right. And if it would somehow be something like make a horror story, but it's not like just a horror story, because here you have to depend on the psyche of the human, them imagining stuff and filling in the blanks to make it scary, with some scary information you have. I don't know what to do with that. Also, as soon as you mentioned, like, yeah, you were giving us the teasers, like, yeah, you're gonna be writing stuff, and it's a spooky theme. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna be writing horror stories.
And now we're
I was
here.
immediately like, yeah, I was immediately like, you could, like, I know how to write stories for what the? I know how to write stories for horror, like more for horror games.
For context for the
Where
listeners, ElZee just changed his profile picture to the back of my 3D printed straight coin saying, please no. He added please no to the back of the coin. That's not actually written.
it doesn't say. Oh wait, that's an L. Okay, I thought that was an I in the please.
Please no.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, that's that.
I thought it was that.
You are absolutely correct about that. Anyway, yeah. So you guys
Oh,
ready?
God. I hope everyone else is gonna be as bad at this as me.
Oh, I'm just gonna be worse.
Yeah, I'm counting on that. I'm more worried about these other two.
Anyway, you're free to use like any notes application or a notebook, whatever fits your writing
I'm
style.
just gonna
I
do it
guess.
on my phone.
Yeah. And really, just you do you. I don't care what you write about, as long as
Human
it's
fall flat.
as long as it's relatively spooky. Anyway, I'm gonna start the timer.
Oh, just stop changing your profile pictures
It's what he's
and
best
start
at.
brainstorming.
I'm starting the timer in 3, 2, 1. Right. I'll
We
check
have
back
like
with you
5
in
minutes?
yeah 5 minutes. I'll check back with you in 5.
Wait, only 5 minutes
For the first,
story?
for the for the first one, 5 minutes. I hope you're finishing your punctuation.
Mm-hmm.
3,
I thought I changed
2,
my thing back.
1. Time is up. Only legends will understand what I just played.
I'll
I know
just
what you played.
finish the sentence.
Finish the sentence, finish the punctuation marks. That is time. I should have also mentioned I will also be judging on originality. If it's
Can I start?
if you wish, does anyone have any objections to Oxses going first? Alright, go ahead.
Okay. So, I need you to imagine it, okay?
That's what I'll be
It's
doing.
a cozy... Everyone give you permission to talk?
Sorry, my bad. Continue.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, it's a cozy evening. On a weekend, you had holiday. Like now. Just a few days holiday. But you just receive a message that you have 3 tests tomorrow in school. And don't tell me that's not scary.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you for attention.
Is that all you managed to write?
No, I didn't write it.
Ah,
A
Yeah, thank you. Who wants to go next? If no one asks, if no one raises their hand, I will be choosing. All right, Otto. Thank you for volunteering. You may go. What's your horror story that you had in 5 minutes?
it's a
A ghost went into a basement and said, "Woo!" The guy in the basement jumped 10 meters high and broke his legs.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh no.
you know, when we're laughing at a horror story, I think you know you did something wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yeah,
Thank you.
he at least gets points for trying, I suppose. But he gets a participation award.
I want one too.
All right, Tripl or Ceceka?
Okay, so I guess I can go next.
Sure. I don't mind.
Okay. Well, mine isn't as much of a story. It's more of just something to get you in the mood for this episode. To let it sink in just
That's what she
what
said.
kind of to let it sink in just what kind of stuff can happen. So here's what I got. On an average day, anything can happen. You might think it's impossible. It's not proven. No one saw it. It's not real. But if no one saw it, it could mean it just as much. It could mean it's real just as much as it means it could mean it's not. You could walk to pay respects to your dead loved ones and suddenly get pulled underground. You could take some meds and suddenly just dissolve on the spot. You could go into the woods and suddenly encounter something far worse than if you just encountered a bear. And never be seen again. Just let it. So, just to set the mood for what kind of stuff could be in this episode, just kind of putting some ideas in your head. Okay, that's all I got.
I have an objection. Mhm.
To what?
To your story. Nothing is that much terrifying when you have a gun.
What if you don't have a gun?
Well, then you're screwed.
You
Yeah.
have
And
a
not
gun
and
in all of
I hope you
times.
understand. Not all things can be countered by a gun.
Oh,
Like, how
you
do
bad.
things?
Oh, you can.
If you suddenly start just falling apart, dissolving,
I
how
shoot
are you
myself.
going to counter that?
You shoot
You
yourself.
shoot yourself. You'll die anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
this
but
one's
I won't die
quicker.
by it.
It's death or death.
Yeah, but it's death by
How
gun
is
or something paranormal.
Yeah,
Yeah, and why would you start to fall apart suddenly? How is that possible?
Who knows? How is that possible? I said it's not proven impossible. It's just
It is.
not
You have
proven
a sword in
possible.
hand and everything holding you together.
Tell that to the SCP that can
Nothing-
do that.
Yeah, it's not proven impossible. It's just not proven possible.
Uh-huh.
That was kind of the point of the story.
Okay.
Okay, Ceceka, we got you now.
Yep.
Okay, I have a story.
Okay.
It's not like something that you said about.
As long as it's
Okay,
scary and original,
I'll-
I'm all for that.
Okay, I'll just start.
Okay.
She leaves her bed and sees the blood on her door handle. Her pulse is sky high in that moment. She
Mhm.
turns around to look out of the window for anyone that could leave before she woke up. And now, on the street, she sees the worst of her life. Something that you can't imagine even in your worst nightmare. It's the ... dot.
It's me.
Why is there music in the background?
I have no idea.
Okay, actually stop.
who-
I will be
who was
muting
it?
your soundboard.
No. Okay, I'll only clap and but
Yeah, only clapping. Ceceka,
Yes.
when you said she turned around, it reminded me of a little thing. It's not gonna be best sound quality because then but
Imagine. I went searching for the truth, and like a fool, I found it. But some truths are best left undiscovered.
Well, I turned around and there it was. It's bigger than I could have imagined.
The hikers claim that when they turned around, it seemed as though their friend had simply vanished.
When I turned around, my whole farm was gone. I don't believe in ghosts. But when I turned around, I couldn't explain what I was seeing.
This is Morbid Mysteries of the Missing Millennium. Viewer discretion is advised.
I love that little thing. Only legends will understand that one too. Alright, that was for round 1. 5 minutes. I'm writing down who I think had probably the spookiest one.
oh, that was definitely me.
Yeah, it was Otto.
I need to
Everyone knows
restart
this.
my PC. I'll be right back.
All right. And will we not get a reveal on who was the best until the end?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, is that not what you were planning originally?
I don't know what I was planning. I don't have my notebook here with me. I left it in the dorms.
Huh. Wait, you look. Oh my god.
Okay, so opinions on the stories.
Mhm.
Oxses took it at a very realistic turn. He probably just pulled it out of his hat because he was too busy reading the AI generated one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went with an extremely realistic and rushed approach. I also
Mhm.
feel like Ceceka might have slightly been making it up on the spot.
I also made it on the spot.
Of course you did. You had 5 minutes and you had to make it up on the spot. 3 sentences and you had to make it up on the spot.
Who got the most points?
As for Tripl, I don't actually
Yeah.
remember most of anything that happened there. I feel like
Okay,
I zoned out
cool.
at some point. I don't remember why. I just know that it happened.
Luma, do you just
Yeah,
not
that's
remember
true.
mine?
I just don't remember yours.
Will that affect it? Will that be like, this one's the worst because I don't remember it?
It will affect it because I don't know how to judge it.
You joke. Should I just like remind you?
Give us the most important points in hopes that I remember
Well-
some of it.
Okay, just the fact it was meant to get you in the mood, sort of let it
That's what
sink
she
in the
said.
kind of stuff that. Stop!
I didn't hear what he said. I wasn't focusing on it.
Okay, just letting it sink in what kind of stuff can happen? What kind
Oh
of
right, the
paranormal
dude
stuff?
that dissolved.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
I mean, that was
remember.
just an example. Okay, that was just an example. I also gave an example of like being pulled underground,
Oh
suddenly
yeah,
being pulled underground in a graveyard, or
yeah.
encountering something far worse than a bear in a forest.
Far
I
worse
feel like
than
mine's
there.
scary.
And the fact that just because no one saw it doesn't mean it's not real.
It's like the
It could
argument:
just
if a
as
tree falls in the forest and no one's there, did it actually fall, or does it make a noise?
yeah. If no one saw it, might just mean it's out there and it's extra deadly.
Mm-hmm. Much like the SCP Foundation. Anyway, I'm actually surprised that Ceceka or Oxses didn't write anything about SCPs. That actually really did surprise me, considering that they're relatively interested in that kind of stuff. A little
That's
like me.
true.
Mm. You said that we have to be original.
They do have to be original. I didn't say that it has to be 100% original. You can take characters that aren't original as long as the story is original. I don't care about the
Mm.
characters. The story is the main thing. I feel like I'm pronouncing story weird. Why?
You're not.
Story. Story. It's gonna be tearing me up from the inside. Hang on. I'll figure that out during the 10 minutes in your second round of story writing,
No, please.
for which you have 10 minutes, might I remind you.
Can I team up with Ceceka?
Do you guys want to team up?
I have a question. Can
Sure.
I team up with AI?
No. If Ceceka and Oxses are teaming up, then that means Otto and Tripl are gonna team up for this round 2. All right, so 10 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1, go. That is time.
What?
We need to go get him or something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just want to learn how to read. Come on, mister. Let's succeed. I want
Oh
to
no.
know how to
Why?
read.
That's time.
I want
No.
to know how to
We
You-
need like more
No,
10
no,
minutes.
no. I'm fine. Tripl and Otto first. Finish
Well,
it.
we got it, but we just don't have it all written down.
But that's wrong.
As long
What?
as you have it in some way, shape, or form, I'm fine.
Okay,
I mean, we
Oxys,
just have it
send
in our
to me.
minds.
Send it.
I'm almost done writing the second part.
Yeah, just finish
Yeah,
writing
I'll
the
just-
last sentences.
Done.
All right. Which team wants to go first?
We don't want to. We're still like
Neither do we.
doing the finishing. We're still writing it down from our brains.
I'll give you like
We already
2
have
more
this.
minutes.
Okay.
All right. Is everything that you needed to have done?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, I think we have it done.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Them.
Now we don't want to.
Yes, you go.
Yes.
No.
All right, then I'll be
Yes.
choosing.
No, you guys.
I'll be choosing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch
Wait.
Oxys by his toe. If he screams, 'cause he will, this team goes first. Oxys, your team goes first. Ironically.
Oh,
Okay, that was a funny version of emo.
Why? Me.
I don't know. I just randomly chose, and unfortunately, I suppose you guys go first.
God damn it.
I don't make the
You
rules,
don't have to be
guys,
stressed. It's
except-
a really
oh wait,
good
I
story.
totally do.
Wait. Mm. Okay. The boys, drawn by the allure of the abandoned lab and the chilling rumors surrounding it, entered the eerie silence, their flashlights piercing the darkness. As they descend the staircase, a weak voice called for help, prompting them to run down, never to be seen again. Spooky, right?
Oh wait, 9B?
Maybe.
You do
Is that all?
you did understand what I meant when I said that, yeah. Or is it
Kind of.
087B? Probably SCP-087B.
Oh, what?
Question, was that all?
It reminds
Is
me
that
of
done?
087B.
No.
Oh,
No.
You guys still not
087
done?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I
Okay.
I heard
Oh,
some
right.
green flash.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, you did not realize the whole time?
Me or Ceceka?
Ceceka.
No, I absolutely understand it.
Let's go. We're
Yeah,
tier
yeah, yeah.
3 in clan games now.
And I'm still not in your clan.
Nah, it's a
Oh
big
shit,
mistake. Big
that's...
mistake. Anyway,
Mhm.
I'll invite you after this episode. All right. So you
Thank
guys
you.
had, or are you? Is there still more, or did it finish it?
No, I made a longer version, but David cut it down with some of his editing skills.
Okay. Oh, it's for SCP-087B's story. Okay, that's you. You really did make me happy with that. I'm glad that you at least did something about that. All right. Next, Tripl and Otto. Who's watching TV? Oxses. What?
Hmm?
Close your door or something.
I would need door to close them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, hello, Tripl? You there?
Right, forgot I had my headphones muted. Otto, you can read the first part.
Okay.
The second
read it.
part's a bit longer now.
Okay. So, the
Wait,
story's
hang on.
name
Before you
is...
start, what do you mean longer now? A bit longer now.
When I, was, upon adding this stuff. Because
No,
what Otto sent
I-
me was fairly short.
No, I
Right,
made
during
some
the-
mistakes for that.
You mean like during the 2 minutes or something?
Yeah, just
Okay, good.
upon adding
Good.
the other stuff in the story.
Good, because if you did it while they were telling their story, I would have had to disqualify it.
Okay. So the story's name is Flushed Away.
Okay.
That's still quite a funny story name.
It is pretty funny.
Bob is a simple working class person.
The builder?
His job is sewer maintenance. He works with his two colleagues, Jim and Sam.
I was half expecting you to say
Today,
Wade and Mark.
No.
That was kind of
they're
hoping.
just working on the sewers. They get hungry, so they send Bob to go get some food. But when he comes back,
they're not around. So he goes looking round, and he hears their voices coming from a lower floor. Once he goes to the lower floor, he sees that the ceiling is leaking. Upon looking up, he sees that there are human-sized holes that someone could easily fall through in the ceiling. Upon going further, he sees Sam. That was his name. He sees Sam lying on the floor, dead. He's very confused and worried, but sees that he's not far away from from one of those holes in the ceiling. So he realizes that he must have fell through, but doesn't think that that would kill him. He goes to Jim to look for answers. Soon he hears Jim screaming behind the corner. Once he goes behind the corner, he sees Jim's dead body and a large, tall creature standing above him. Soon after that, the creature attacks him, and Bob and the others are never heard from again. To replace these three, people are constantly hired to replace them as the creature feasts more and more, becoming more powerful. And that's the story.
You know what that reminds me of a little bit? Oxses and Otto are gonna know what I'm talking about. Willy's Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
kind of also got ideas from there.
Huh.
Yeah, those listeners who've seen Willy's Wonderland, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Also, one thing I just can't say, I just have to say this. I was writing after they what's it called? Once they were doing it, like after the 2 minutes, I didn't realize it would disqualify us. Once I realized that, I just put down my phone, and even the stuff I had before the 2 minutes were up, I just decided to keep it fair, to just not read any of it. Did all of that from just what I thought of even before
Okay.
the 2 minutes.
Okay. I'll believe.
I mean, you could hear that some of those things. I was just thinking, like, oh, what was it? Like with the name of Sam.
I thought it was sap, as in tree
No,
sap.
it's
I was like, "What tree sap?"
No.
Did I hear that right? There's a tree
Sam.
sap on the ground. Why did he go ask tree sap?
Jim and Bob.
But I was really
Yeah,
hoping
Jim,
you'd
Bob, and
say
Sam.
Wade and Mark. where is
I completely forgot about the fact that Bob is like in a crew with them or whatever, because I don't watch any of them.
Oh no, you don't have to watch
I don't.
Distractable to know these three.
No, I've just straight up like don't think I've ever watched a Markiplier video.
Anyway, round 3, 20 minutes, singles again. Singles. Just so I have a way to get a final winner out here.
Aren't you gonna tell us who won?
No.
It's a tie.
All right. 20 minutes, start. 3,
It's not a
2,
tie.
1, go. Time.
Okay.
All right. Is everyone here?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, apparently we're not all here.
Wait, who were you waiting
You.
for? Me? Oh, I was already here. I was waiting for the start.
I asked, is everyone here? And you said nothing.
Oh, I was watching those shorts there, not realizing David's already here.
Nah, he's been
Those
here.
shorts he sent.
He was here the whole time.
Okay. Oh, not was here, just was done.
Anyway, so who wants to go first? And it's not David. Since no one's raising their hand, I'm gonna do eeny meeny miny mo then, unless Otto wants to go.
Why not? No, I don't want to go.
All right, then eeny meeny miny mo it is.
Closest number.
Eeny meeny miny mo. One of these three has to go. If it's him, because it is, he goes first. Oxses, I'm so sorry. You go first.
No,
It has to be personal.
It's nothing personal, I swear. I randomized it. I started from Otto, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how this keeps happening. This is 2 eeny meeny miny rows in a row.
But I'm eating currently.
Alright
So-
then.
And this time you removed him from the eeny meeny miny mo itself.
Yep. Try and maximize. You gotta go first, even if you're eating, because the laws of nature said so.
That's not bad.
I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do about it because I already did the eeny meeny miny mo. You gotta go first.
But give me a few seconds,
All right,
please.
all
Okay.
You ready?
No.
Fair enough. Go.
Okay, so my story has no title because I'm too lazy to think of some title.
Okay.
So it takes play. So my story starts on 27th of October 2012.
Okay.
It's 12 p.m. No. Yeah, 12 p.m. And as the janitor, I have here as I hear myself twice, but I'm mute. Okay, good. Okay, so as the janitor,
Uh-huh.
I have here that I'm too lazy to come up with name. Approach the mechanical noise through the poorly lighted office.
The
He
what
got to a
office?
broken poorly lighted
Right,
office.
poorly lighted.
He got to a broken printer that had for some reason started printing copies of photos of his family, his
Ooh.
children and his wife.
Uh-huh.
But the problem is, he never had family. He is a college student that is just working part-time here to make some money.
Uh-huh.
How could he ever have family? He cannot even study properly.
Uh-huh.
So he turned off the printer, not thinking much about it. He was lightly, like a bit spooked, but nothing much. And finished his shift.
Yeah.
He got home. He lived alone with nobody. But for some reason, his lights have been turned on. So he rushed to his home. He opened the door, and there they was, his family, on the ones on the photo.
Ooh.
He didn't know what to do, but the children at the table slowly looked at him and got up. They started walking towards him. He started backing up, but he tripped and fell down. That's that. David, please be quiet. Thank you. So he tripped, and that is when he felt a tentacle wrap around his leg and pull him closer towards the table. He panicked. He didn't know what to do. Nobody talks about this, understand?
Okay.
I don't understand what just happened, but all right.
That's good. So where was I?
Something about being dragged closer to the table.
Yeah, as he was dragged towards the table, he started panicking. He was scared. But that's when he noticed a knife on the floor that fell from the table. He cut the tentacle and ran out of his apartment, only to see the streets full of these piles of flesh that are walking through the street. Yeah, I cannot use it. Okay. Yeah, that are walking through these streets.
Uh-huh.
Mindless piles walking through streets. That is when he turned around and saw that the humans. No, they weren't humans anymore. They turned into piles of flesh too. He ran to see if his neighbors were alright. There was no one there. He tried to run to his car, but it was already surrounded by these piles of flesh. So he started looting. So no.
Calm down.
So he. Yeah, I'm calm.
Uh-huh.
So he wanted to come up with an idea how to survive. So he thought. And that's when he came up with an idea to get to some higher place and wait for help. So he got some supplies of food and water and climbed up on the roof of his apartment building. He waited there for months. No, he lost already. Flipping hell. He already lost track of time. He didn't know what day it was. He didn't know anything. He just knew he had to wait. But then the day came. He ran out of supplies. So he waited a few more days. That's when the pain started. He accepted his fate, closed his eyes, and jumped down into the horde of the walking flesh down below. That's the end.
That's pretty scary. This is the kind of stuff I'm expecting from the 20 minutes. I am satisfied with that. It's pretty good.
Now I can finish my
Now you can finish your eating, yes. Who wants to go next? Don't make me have to go do another eeny, miny, miny, mo. I'm gonna accidentally point on Oxses again.
Okay, so Otto wants to go.
Otto wants to go? Okay, Otto, you can go.
Yes.
Sure, Otto.
You have
I'll go
been voted as tribute.
Okay, so my
If you say that you don't have
Story.
anything, I'm gonna have to disqualify you from the
I don't
previous
have
ones
every.
too.
I do have something.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Then speed it up a
I was
little
about
bit.
to say I don't have anything.
Can I talk?
Then speed it up.
Yeah, you can.
My story's name is Jumineji.
Spell that out.
Gumineji. Jumineji.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that as a message. I don't know how to
Okay.
spell that.
Oh my god. Okay, just go on.
Wait, I'm gonna send it to him. I'll just send it into the group chat. So, a guy finds a game named Jumanji. He plays it and gets sucked into it and starts falling. He hits the ground and breaks all his bones. He wakes up and
Sorry,
sees
over.
Ooh, scary. 20 minutes.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
He
It's
hits
just
the
he broke
ground.
all his bones.
Yeah, no, it's not over. He hits the ground and breaks all his bones. He wakes up and sees himself floating in a parallel universe with 10 other dead people. Him being the only person that is alive. And sees a hole.
Wait, hang on. You say 10 other dead people, but him being
Yeah,
the only
that
other
implies.
person alive.
Yeah, saying 10 other implies he's dead too. So
Yeah,
you should
I
say
just-
with 10 dead people and just
With
not have
10
the
Or you
other.
could say with 10
okay.
other people who seem to be dead.
Yeah.
10 dead people.
Uh-huh.
Him being the only person that is alive. And sees a hole. He tries to swim to the hole, but he forgot that he has all bones broken.
How do you
So,
forget that?
Interesting
he
thing
is-
to forget.
You just got a jellyfish up there.
So he is stuck forever. Then he remembers that he's in a game. So he tries to use his special power.
Ooh.
He tries everything, but nothing works. So he gives up. Suddenly, he gets pushed by a dead person and sees a weird monster that's eating a person. But he realizes he is moving towards the hole. When he goes through, then he is laying on the ground and sees the monster getting out of the hole.
Uh-oh.
Then he gets up and figures out that his bones aren't broken anymore. So he starts to walk until he sees a village, but realizes that it's an abandoned village with zombies. But it was too late. A zombie with a helmet starts attacking him, and he dies.
Minecraft.
Exactly, that's why it's Jumanji.
Oh.
Oh, now I get it.
Jumineji.
Transported to Minecraft as if it would, in the same way, like you'd be transported into Jumanji.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
it?
all.
Is that
Or
the
that's
story?
the end.
Okay.
That was kind of more adventure-y funny than anything, actually.
Yeah,
Do I
it
just
just
get
has a
points
kind
for
of
that?
tragic ending.
I'm not really giving out points. I'm just really just announcing who's gonna win.
Oh,
Okay.
So really, the person who's gonna win is gonna get 1 point, I suppose.
but did you like it?
I liked it. It was just a few things that could have been better.
Maybe the person who wins gets 4 points. Person
Uh,
who's second gets 3, you know, just like this, because I would like to know the placings at the end. Placements.
well,
Just in case I don't get first, to see if my streak of getting second place
that
continues.
might be a problem because I've only been writing down the first place.
Wow. We always announce who's in every single place. Why have you just cared about the first place all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Whatever.
So,
So I'll go
yeah.
next. Okay. So my story, I couldn't think of that much of a better that much of a better name, so it's just The Square and the Man. Jessica is your average girl.
Yep.
Today, she's going on a walk. She is also forcing me to tell you it's because her parents made her, not because she wants to. Thankfully,
Is
they
this
live
about
in a
your
town
sister?
that just... No.
Okay.
I just thought of some like random... should probably specify some stuff. She is supposed to be like an average teenage
Oh,
girl.
okay, okay,
We should have mentioned that. And this takes place in present day.
okay.
Thankfully, they live in a town that, thanks to walking to her friends' houses, Jessica knows like the back of her hand. But suddenly, that seems like it isn't the truth. She should be in the town square, but she doesn't know this place. She tries to walk back to where she came from, hoping she just took a wrong turn. But after walking for a bit, she just goes right back where she was a bit ago, to that place she doesn't know. Oh, wait. Now I gotta find where. Okay. After walking around a bit more, trying to figure out where she is, she realizes she can use her phone to check the map. But her phone says she is in the town square. But not only that, this is not. But not only that, this is not what the town square looks. It's usually packed with people, but no one is here. She takes a couple steps, and her phone's data stops working. And because of that, so does her map. She puts her head up, hoping to see someone, and she does. She sees a man. She runs to him, hoping for answers, but the man just stands there. She asks him where she is, and he just quietly says, "The town square." She's confused but tells him her situation and asks for help. The man starts walking as he says, "Come." Jessica, as desperate as she is, follows as this is. As this is. As she can't. Okay, I'm confused by what the heck I wrote. God dang it, dyslexia. She follows him as she can't find her way out of this place. Years later, in 2039, Jessica has been found dead after years. Has been found after years, but she's dead. Her heart isn't beating. But she did die recently. Yet she looks just like how she did when she went missing all those years ago. Not even a day older after all these years. Soon after, she somehow says, "Is this the way out? Will you show me the way out?" while still having no signs of life. The end.
Do you know the way?
No, she does not.
You know,
She does not know that way.
When you said the man just started walking and said come, it just instantly reminded me of Shadow Freddy saying follow me. All right, Ceceka. It is your
Yes.
turn.
Can I have
Final one.
like another 4 minutes to do the dots right?
Very well.
No.
Very well.
You were. He was
Two,
already
though.
given
2
extra
minutes.
time.
Well, he was given extra time because he blue screened. You get 2 minutes. That is time.
Okay.
I'm expecting something big.
It's really big. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I can send you a whole text so I can read it on PC. I wrote it on phone, so it will be
Okay.
not that good, but
I'm not gonna read through it. Send it to my direct and download it or something.
direct. Okay.
I'm not gonna read it though. You can send it so you can open it on your computer.
Okay. The story about Bob and his friend Thomas. Bob and his friend Thomas want to search this abandoned house that everybody is talking about. So they pack searching stuff like flashlights, rope, and knife, and more. And the next day they leave. They leave. And they start their way to the house. As they come closer and closer, they go past the red car and the dead cat. But they don't care much, so they just go. Bob says. So now you're here, but I don't want to go get killed or something, Thomas says. It's okay, just go right behind me and just cover me from back. Bob, okay, but how do we get inside? Thomas says. From the back, there should be a slide door that is broken. So they enter the house by the back door. There is dark, so they grab a flashlight from their bag, they e- but before they even start to get the bag down, they hear a high-pitched scream, like from mouse that was combined with Godzilla. So they quickly grab the flashlight. No. The screams were going from under our feet. There has to be some underground secret room, says Thomas. Sure, or it can be like only way to hell, says Gabriel Bob. So they start their way around the house, even that they know that there is something. The house as the house as they explore the second floor, where was nothing than some pictures of a family and their pet. So they went down to the main ground to search. The, they found some keys at the front door, so they grabbed it for later. Barricaded windows under the floor and stairs to underground. Bob doesn't want to go down, but Thomas doesn't care, so he goes. And for that reason, Bob goes with him. After 21 steps, they found a door with weirdly looking ornaments that can be rotated. So they try to rotate them, but it seems to not work. Okay, now we are down here. There has to be another way, says Thomas. Bob still Bob still wants to leave, but Thomas finds a hole in a wall that had at the end of it a keyhole or something like that. So they try the keys, and the fifth key can be pushed in. So he turns it, and the floor drops. They both fail as they fall. They fall. It's a long fall, probably minutes, hours. It was just unnormal. So after something that felt like 5 minutes, but in the same time 12 hours, they stop yelling because it's just not normal. So Thomas says, Bob, sorry that I pushed you into this. Bob says, I told you we should leave, but now I don't think that that there is any way that we could leave. The hall was a width like a elevator, but this is not important for now. The important is that they are at the end. They stop falling, and now they are like in some universe that is pitch dark. They can't even see themselves, but they can hear. The high pitch from before comes back, slowly, really slowly, like it wanted to torture them. But for what they thought, probably they didn't told their parents, or that they didn't even stop at the car with the dead cat. This thinking was deep, and not long after the pitch was that high that it was hurting. Then it was like killing them. That was the time that Bob and Thomas died.
There were a few things, especially. I'm looking at it right now. I started at some point reading with you just to see, and there are some things that could definitely be changed, and some sentences that didn't make quite sense.
So, right.
But other than that, I think it was pretty good. Good story. You had some dialogue, direct
If
dialogue.
I would write it another time, I would then know how to write it the right way. This is like the fifth time that I'm like writing my own story, so it's not that good if I would
I
write
think
it
it's actually pretty
every
good.
day.
With practice, yeah, it would get better, but this is
It
pretty
could
good.
have a better story to it. Then this is like in every story you can have this.
Either way, I think this is pretty good. All right. Who do I choose? There are two that I'm debating here.
Oh, you're debating.
I'm debated. I said the thing. I said it. Whoa.
Maybe just say who you think was the worst. Because I think that I don't know. I know you didn't like Mark, who was great, who was bad, but I think you can manage to put who was the worst.
I think the least good one. I'm not saying it's bad. I said least good. It's probably Otto's. It wasn't
Well, we're
exactly
still talking about the
spoopy.
current
Yeah,
stories.
the current 20 minutes.
Hmm.
So out of the 20 minutes, I think the least good one was Otto's. And the ones I'm currently debating are Oxses and
Hey,
Ceceka.
Oh.
Now, if I choose one of these two, it will cause a victory. But if I choose the other one, it will make it a four-way tie.
Wow. Wait, a
Wait,
four-way tie?
Yeah.
So what?
Wait, so
No.
I have points?
Yeah, round two was duos, remember?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Pogre.
So everyone has 1 point right now?
No. If everyone had
Oh,
one point, it would be a
except
four-way
for
tie.
one. Oh, but I don't.
What do you mean
I
you
just
don't?
don't want to lose
I
again.
have no wait. I have 1 point. Someone has 0.
There's one person here with 0 points.
Oh no.
Tammy.
Oxys?
Right?
You know, if you make it a four-way tie, we would bully you.
Oxys.
all of us, all
Give
four
me
of us
a quick
bully.
rundown of what your story was about. So I have
It
some.
was about the. It was about the guy
Right,
who.
the flesh blobs.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, your story actually reminded me of, I don't remember what identification that SCP has, but the Scorching Sun.
001.
Probably. Yeah, the Scorching
Yeah.
Sun.
When they breaks,
Yeah.
I took a little inspiration.
I could tell. And then there was also the flesh that hates for the family, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Mhm.
I also don't remember the identification number for that one.
I don't too, but I think it was like. No, I don't know, but I can look it up.
Anyway, I think I'm ready to choose now.
618. 610.
610.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Between Oxys and Ceceka, I'm going to choose, for the reason of total originality from what I could tell, Ceceka. Which means that Ceceka is the winner of this episode.
Hey,
God dang!
Congratulations.
the Godzilla
That
mouse
means
won it.
The Godzilla mouse is the only. Yes, it's the
that
God.
means
So who had the best ones from all the rounds?
Round one, I have Ceceka. Even
What
though
was his story in round one?
something about a bloody door handle.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that
the girl
one.
with the period.
Yeah, that one.
Please cut this out.
Yeah, in round one, I feel like, I mean, just the others weren't that good. Mine was just sort of like I couldn't really think of anything, so
Mine
just
was
sort of like
terrifying.
to jot
Yours was
down some
absolutely
stuff to put
terrifying. That's the only
ideas.
reason I didn't choose it, because I didn't want that to win. I'm sorry. Anyway, round two, Tripl and Otto. And then here, like I said, Ceceka. So that's 2 for Ceceka, 1 for Tripl and Otto. Ceceka, do you have a winner's speech?
I knew it.
Yes or no? I'm not forcing you to say anything.
Do you have a winner's speech?
Can Oxses have the winner speech?
I asked him if he has a loser's speech. He's very kindly gave that video.
Come on.
And do you Tripl and Otto have a tie speech? I guess in between speech.
I mean, I'm just kind of amazed of how good I am at getting second place.
Oh, right.
Like, genuinely, I have gotten first place once, and then every other time I have gotten second place. When, for the last, like, this is an entire arc. Like, I even was, like, thinking that my episode would be quite good for Halloween, and that, well, let me check if I win the next episode, if there'd be a chance that it would be on Halloween. No, it wouldn't be during Spooky Month. Oh my god. It's quite aggravating.
Otto, what's your half of the in between speech?
I hope I win next time. Okay.
That's gonna be it for this week's episode of Debate. If you enjoyed it and would like to hear some more, we have a few episodes before this, so you should go check those out. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and probably Google Podcasts. I don't know anything about that though. I haven't really been checking
YouTube.
on that. YouTube, right here, if you're watching this. Subscribe if from YouTube. Follow or whatever on any other podcasting platform. And we'll catch
Don't
you in the
forget to
next one.
subscribe to all our channels.
Yeah. Links in the description. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and wish
Bye-bye.
me luck unless you want me to
Bye.
actually go crazy.
I want him to go crazy. I want to hear how that sounds.
Crazy.
No.
Anyway.
Alright. See you guys.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye. Later.
Bye.